Hi, Michael here with you for Cleveland Cavaliers recaps as well as the upcoming schedule thanks to the NBA app. Knicks telecast on the official NBA YouTube channel game recaps, ESPN Bottom Line, and Wikipedia. The Cavaliers were able to put it all together when they needed to in New York Thursday. Cleveland scored 40 points in the fourth quarter to snatch a 125-118 win. Their defense also came through as they held them to 21 points in the same frame. As a result, the visitors overturned a 14-point deficit. Kevin Love had a game-high 26 points, including a perfect night at the foul line, going 11 for 11. Colin Sexton and Jordan Clarkson each had 22 points, and Cedi Osman scored 21. Alonzo Trier led the Knicks with 22, one of 7 players on his team that reached double figures in points. Looking at the statistics, the rebounding was a stalemate, likewise in the steals and blocks departments. The Cavaliers did turn the ball over 3 more times than the hosts, but were more efficient at the free throw line, and especially behind the three-point line. Cleveland took their first lead since there was just under 6 minutes left in the third. After Trier was called for a clear path violation, it gave Jordan Clarkson 2 free throws plus possession. Clarkson made both foul shots, then hit a three-pointer with 1:21 remaining to make it 119-115 Cavs, and the hosts could not get closer. Love made his free throws down the stretch to ensure the victory. Things did not go so well against Detroit Saturday. Kevin Love, Larry Nance Jr., and Ante Zizic did not partake in this fixture. The Cavaliers did get balanced scoring, but no one could break into the 20s points-wise. Sexton led the Cavs with 16, but the rookie is experiencing the ups and downs. And that night he was 3 of 13 from the field, but the good news was he was getting to the free throw line, making 10 of 13 in 35 minutes of action. Brandon Knight, Osman, Clarkson, Nance Jr. reached double figures on the evening. Once Reggie Jackson made his first basket to give Detroit a 9-7 lead, Cleveland was unable to show any resistance, save for the third quarter when they outscored them 34-29. By that point, the game was still in Detroit's favor, as the Pistons would lead by as many as 39 in a 129-93 victory. Detroit had an edge in most of the team's statistical categories, especially 51-33 on the glass, 27-15 on the assist totals, and 8-1 in blocks. Cleveland was 34% from the field for the game, so it was going to be very difficult, especially with the Pistons trying to get into the postseason. Jackson and Luke Kennard were responsible for 50 of their team's points, while 4 other players reached at least 10. Sunday, Orlando and Cleveland met as both teams played the previous day. The Cavaliers were able to get back on track after a 107-93 defeat of the Magic. Like their previous win against the Knicks, the Cavs scored 40 in a game that saw 8 lead changes and 10 ties. The home team needed that strong fourth quarter because it was the difference, as the stats showed that this game was fairly even. Late in the third quarter, the score was 72-63 Orlando. David Nwaba provided the spark needed to flip the script. He made back-to-back layups to close the quarter. Then he drew the foul on Isaiah Briscoe and made 2 free throws. Matthew Dellavedova made a 3 to tie the game less than a minute into the fourth. Nick Stauskas converted 2 free throws on the next trip down the floor. Then Clarkson made 2 foul shots of his own on the next possession to make it 14 straight points for Cleveland. Marquise Chris added another point. Then, following a Magic timeout and empty trip, Clarkson hit a triple to complete a 17-0 run, which was the key turning point in the game. Orlando ended up tying the game at 81, following 2 Nikola Vucevic free throws, but Clarkson made 2 more from the charity stripe to give the Cavs the lead for good. Cleveland will be back in action Wednesday night to visit the Brooklyn Nets at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. After a day off, the road trip continues in Miami against the Heat at 8 o'clock. Monday, the Cavs will be back home Monday at 7 to face the Toronto Raptors for the first night of a back-to-back. The Cavaliers, at 16-48, currently hold the third worst record in the league behind the 14-51 Phoenix Suns and 13-51 New York Knicks. The Eastern Conference standings show that the Milwaukee Bucks are up top and officially qualified for postseason play at 48-16. The Toronto Raptors are 2 games back in second spot, followed by the 41-23 Indiana Pacers. Right behind third spot are the Philadelphia 76ers. The Boston Celtics are 5th, 6 games clear of the Detroit Pistons, who have won 8 of their last 10 games. The Brooklyn Nets are at 500, and the Orlando Magic in 8th place are 30-35. The Charlotte Hornets and Miami Heat are percentage points behind Orlando, so the race for the final playoff spot is tight going into Tuesday's games. Meanwhile, the top 9 teams in the Western Conference have winning records. The Golden State Warriors continue to set the pace at 44-19, and the Denver Nuggets, who have lost 3 straight games, are in the runner-up spot, 2 games adrift of first. The Oklahoma City Thunder hold a tiebreaker on the Portland Trail Blazers as both teams are 39-24. The Houston Rockets have won 5 straight games and are just 1 game back of the 2 aforementioned franchises. The Utah Jazz, Los Angeles Clippers, and San Antonio Spurs are in a tight contest for playoff spots 6 through 8. The Sacramento Kings are 3 games back of Texas's most decorated franchise, and the Los Angeles Lakers, Minnesota Timberwolves, and New Orleans Pelicans will have a lot of work to do if they want to play basketball past the middle of April. About 3/4 of the regular season have been played. With the NFL Scouting Combine, which was held in Indianapolis, now in the rearview mirror, just a reminder that the draft is drawing closer. Mark your calendars for April 25th, listed at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, when the scheduled first pick is to be made. Nashville, Tennessee will be hosting the 3-day event 7 weeks from this coming Thursday. Please check out the Facebook group North Texas Browns Backers page and hit the like button for the latest updates there. The text of this blog is available at http://www.mjbalesta2blog.wordpress.com. I am on Twitter at mjbalesta2, on Facebook at Michael Balesta, and on Instagram at mjbolesta2, as in the number 2. Archive videos on YouTube can be found by searching Michael Balesta, Roman numeral 2. May God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Be safe.